I got a product you should know about. Finna have LA County on fire, got the whole hood showing out. A new concept, peep the process. I'ma break it down and put it in proper context. Get a 7-foot map with your set on it. Red or blue, it don't matter, you can flex on it. Long Beach, Compton and Watts, LA, Inglewood, every single block. Might catch a view with your local barbershop. Hang it up at the crib and you getting props. Collector's item for the chosen few. Go ahead and buy you one for the culture like you supposed to do. If you new to the town, you need a good map. I got one better, get you a hood map. Guarantee you it's worth it. Hoodmapsllc.com for the purchase.
What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Jooce Bundles. We back again, and this is the sound of hip hop. Today we got another Jooce's ratings. I'm not even gonna lie, I've been waiting for this album for some time. Like, I haven't really been waiting for it, but like I have been anticipating for it, you know what I mean, ever since I heard her. And for those who don't know, Latto just came out with a new album. It's called 777. It got 13 songs on it. And yeah, let's get into it, man. I would say, like, from here, just to start off, from hearing this album, when you hear this album, you could tell, like, you feel me, like, the tools were put in place, you know what I mean? The machine was behind it, you feel me? Her feature list alone, I think she has 21 Savage, Lil Wayne, Childish Gambino, Lil Durk, Kodak Black, some dude named Nardo Wick, you know what I mean? She got everything in place, you get what I'm saying? And as far as structurally, the songs were structured. You could tell they were very structured or whatever. And you could tell it was a typical sound too, though. You could tell that about the album. It was a typical sound. And she really showed you what lane she's in by this album. Like, whatever you thought her lane was, she really showed you, like, what time she's on as far as the music she's going to make, because I still didn't know that myself from watching the show. So with all that said, let's get into the Fab Four. So now we're going to jump into the Fab Four, and the first song on the Fab Four is the second part of the intro. It's called 777 Part 2. It's produced by Mike Dean, Bankroll Got It, and Diego Ave. And it wasn't like a real song, you know what I mean? She just hit you with a little bit of bars and the beat, and I will have to say, even with that being said, it was definitely one of the best songs on the album, and the beat is definitely what made the song dope, you know what I mean? It was, and I ain't gonna lie, I kind of switched from a beat that I really didn't like for the first part of the intro, you know what I mean? And I guess that's why I made it so good, because it was a kind of a relief from the first beat. So it switched to that one. She had a nice little flow on it, and it was only probably about a minute and 20 seconds. So for that amount of time, you know, she made a whole track for it. So for that amount of time, you know, it was decent. So check it out. So for the second song on the Fab Four, we got a song called Sunshine, and it's produced by Mike Dean, Ant Clemens, Bongo, and Luke Crowder. And it's actually featuring Lil Wayne and Childish Gambino. And the reason why I picked this song is because I liked Wayne's verse on there. You know what I mean? I think his verse highlighted the song. You know what I mean? And I would have to say the vibe of the song was pretty cool. Childish Gambino brung something decent to it too, but it wasn't like, you know, overwhelming or alarming or anything. But it made out for a decent song, and it was definitely one of the best songs on this album. So check it out. Now, for the next song on the Fab Four, we got a song called Trust No Bitch, and it's produced by Mike Dean, and D.A. Got That Dope. You know what I mean? I think Mike Dean helped produce every track on this album. You know what I mean? I'm going to definitely tell y'all for the next song. So with that being said, I picked this song because this is probably actually her best song on the whole entire album. You know what I mean? It's like, the beat is decent, and this is like her, like, like she's stunting on the competition type moment. You know what I mean? That's what she kind of really did with this song. You know what I mean? And it was definitely a good flavor on it. I thought she could have did a little better, but it was definitely a good flavor, and it definitely made out to make a good song. You know what I mean? So check it out, and you'll see what I'm talking about as far as coming at the competition, or just basically letting you know where she is, in the game, like where her position is. So check it out. So for the last song in the Fab Four, we got a song called "Bust Down," and this is produced by Mike Dean, OG Parker, and Romano and Tin Rock. You feel me? And it's actually featuring Kodak Black. And I liked it. This song, like I liked the vibe of this song. Uh, I actually think that it would have been better if she left Kodak off of the song. You know what I mean? The vibe he tried to bring in was cool, but it was like, I don't know why. It was like, to me, like his voice sounded like annoying on the track. You feel me? Like his whole part was just like whack to me. But her part was actually, like dope and vibey, and you know what I mean? So it was that type of vibe and that type of song. That's what I felt about it. But I felt like she could have did that by herself and made a better track. But this was actually one of the best songs. So check it out. So with that being said, we just jumped into Latto's album 777, 13 tracks. And I will say, man, I was very disappointed. You feel me? I just start off by saying that, but I want to get into a number of things. uh First of all, dealing with Lotto, like I've seen her as a kid, you know what I mean? And when she was on there, she was decent, you know what I mean? She seemed more like she was in the song structure, which she seemed like that on her album too. But she was more in the song structure and making songs and making a certain type of music for a certain reason. You get what I'm saying? And that kind of showed on this album. Uh I was always wondering about her, when and if she ever really came into the game. Would she be a lyricist? What type of rapper would she be? And she definitely showed me that she's not a lyricist. Like, so whatever y'all thought about her, sh with this project, this is all I can go off of. With this project, she showed you she is not a lyricist. She is among the commercial of commercialist rappers, and her beats really displayed that too, and they were bad, man. The dude Michael Dean, or Mike Dean, or Dean Mike, the dude that was like producing, he only didn't produce two tracks, and it was track 2 and track 3. He only didn't produce those tracks, and it seemed like he was like a main part of the production of her album, or the direction of the production. I don't know. I'm just saying from how many times I've seen his name. And the production was bad on this album, man. The production was pretty bad. You know what I mean? And I ain't gonna lie, even too, like, the songs were bad. You know what I mean? Like, she had a lot of features that people would have killed for. And it was this big machine behind her. Like, I will have to say that I haven't really seen anybody promoted like this, for like the way she was promoted, like how she got in from a kid, and then you just start seeing her on Instagram and everywhere, and they just put her in the right positions with the right interviews, and her fame just rising all the way for this anticipated album. And it just was like, it wasn't a good album to me. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Like, and you could tell she hasn't gotten her lyrical mechanics down, and she doesn't even really know herself as an artist yet. She don't even know the type of music that worked for her. I even heard her saying a line on one of the songs on the Fab Four. She said, like, I don't know whether y'all selling records or selling sex, some of that regard. And I mean, I don't know what the image she thinks she has, but she's doing what she's saying. Like, I don't know. It's like, did somebody write that for you or something? Like, that's what I would think. You feel me? Like, because you selling sex as well. Like, not to say nothing's wrong with what you're doing. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, for that bar, you get what I'm saying? Like, it just didn't make any sense, and it just seemed like maybe you're not even in control of your rhymes, or maybe like, you know what I mean, you don't know what's going on, or you don't have a total say so or something of that regard. You get what I'm saying? And just from watching her as a kid into the person that she's turned into, you know what I mean? She is pretty and all of that, but I'm like, dang, she turned into that. Like, not to say nothing's wrong with her, like she's really doing sex with people. Not saying like that. I'm just saying like the image. You get what I'm saying? And I guess with all that being said, I'm gonna give her a D. I debated whether I was gonna give her a D minus or even an F. I'm gonna give her a D, man. This album, man, it just wasn't there. It didn't sound good musically. Lyrically, it was like between decent and not decent. You feel me? Like it wasn't even more or less in the middle or in between decent and like dope. You know what I mean? Like it just was all over the place, and it was all over the place within the same place though. It was weird. Like I don't know, I didn't like it. You feel me? And she needs to find. I thought all that time would have let her found herself, and you could tell it didn't. But let me know if y'all think I'm tripping. Hit that comment section, man. Hit that comment section. Please share the video. You know what I mean? Please subscribe to the channel, and please hit the like button on this joint, man. You know what I mean? I really listened to this album a few times. Like, you feel me? I ain't gonna lie. It was very hard to pick a Fab Four. Like, I know I didn't like 4 songs on this album, but you know what I mean? But you still see, at least, this is what I will say at the end, you still see that she does have a potential. She does have potential to grow. She has potential to be good, but she needs to find herself musically. She needs to know and exactly what she wants to put out as music, and she needs to find the goodness within herself and the music that she chooses to go with her rhymes. That's all I'm saying. If she doesn't find that, I mean, I don't know what she'll sell, but musically she's gonna be horrible. But that's what it is, and that's coming from me. So it's your boy Jooce Bundles. This is the sound of hip hop, and we out of here.